Good morning, everyone. I thought that we would do a weekly reading today. I don't know about where you are, but where I am today is feeling like autumn is well and truly on its way. Just a little bit darker, the energy feels just a little bit different. And so because of that, I thought that today's messages, as we approach that autumn space and that time of the ancestors, that I would read from Carl Gray's Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. So let's see what message the Angels and Ancestors have for you today. We've got the Mountains card. So the words on this is stand your ground. So this to me is talking about not backing down from what you truly believe. So, and I don't mean it necessarily in an argument sense, but really tuning into what are your beliefs, what are your loves, what are your passions, and if things come along or people try and sway you from that path, really standing true to who you are. So there's something about authenticity and integrity here. So not shifting who you truly are and what you truly need to be influenced by something or someone else. It's really important. That's a bit of a sort of solar plexus energy there, where sort of how we show ourselves and how we be true in our authentic self. It can be quite easy sometimes to just mould into the status quo, but I don't think this is the time to be doing that. I think you really do need to be just you. Okay. This is the second time that's come up in a week. Air Guardian. So this is talking about shifting your perception. So is there something at the moment that is becoming tricky to understand, to make peace with, to find a solution for? Maybe you can't quite navigate what the next steps are. So this Air Guardian is coming in to remind you that sometimes you need to just think outside of the box. Maybe you are too entrenched in whatever that situation is to be able to see the wood for the trees. So it's asking you to become the watchful observer. So stand back from the situation and view it from an outside perspective, or that eagle perspective. Take yourself higher and have that bird's eye view. So what is it that you see when you come from a different perspective, when you remove the emotion, when you remove the fear, when you remove the feelings around it? What is it that you can actually see so that you can logically think about next steps? It's very difficult, isn't it, when you're in a situation to see it any other way, and sometimes we do just need a higher perspective. Okay, and then we have the Earth Guardian, and so this talks about staying rooted and grounded. So like our mountain card, staying grounded. And so maybe some of the not being able to figure out next steps, or the obstacles that may be trying to force your direction or your thoughts, maybe that's making you feel a little bit unbalanced. Maybe you're in your head quite a lot. And so the Earth Guardian is reminding you that actually we can't work with our higher senses, tap into our intuition, etc., when we're not fully present and we're not fully grounded. So those base chakras are the most important ones to be able to do any other work. So maybe you need to just properly take a moment, be mindful, come out of your head and into the present to be able to take that step back and have that different view. So we've got the Earth Guardian there. Okay, so one more. So this feels like this reading is a lot about getting the foundations right, to be able to see next steps, and for you to have your foundations right, to be able to see next steps. Okay, last card. The Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. Again, there's lots of this kind of stand firm, hold your ground, stand strong. So maybe there might be an element of what is perceived to be challenge, maybe for your decisions, for your thoughts, for your actions. But you need to remember that this is your path and it's not anybody else's path. You can't be responsible for their happiness. You can't be responsible for what's going to happen next for them. As long as everything is done with goodwill, not malice, and it's because it's for your highest good. That's all that matters. You don't have to be responsible for anybody else's happiness but your own. So this is your path, and if things are coming into you for you to take up those opportunities, then that is kind of divine intervention. That is potentially your path, and it's been put in your way. That's not going to be the same path for everybody else along the way, and it may be that sometimes there needs to be a little bit of separation, not long term maybe, but maybe there needs to be a little bit of, well, that's okay because this is for me, what's for you, and so that's okay. Don't be put off by other people's thoughts and opinions about your actions, beliefs, next steps, decisions. Those are yours. You own them. You stand your ground. Stay grounded, and be like the warrior. Be fierce. Okay, whatever you're doing today, embracing this pre-autumnal energy, then make sure it's something wonderful. If you haven't already, then please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me to think about the people that are connected to me and the kind of things that they like to receive as content. And if this message resonated with you, then please like the video, and I will see you soon. Blessings to you.